done it on this one. What is going on?
What? Oh, it's going now.
Hey, what's up, y'all? We're having a few technical difficulties trying to do this on the phone in the parking lot of a truck stop.
It's kind of behind, but
That's I mean, it stays behind a little bit.
How are y'all doing? I think it's just me in here.
It's fine. We'll wait for a few more people to get on here. We might have nobody tonight.
There's 4.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey.
We're just waiting for a few more people to get on. I don't know if you saw what I said earlier, but we had a few technical difficulties doing this on the phone and then in the parking lot of a truck stop. So I may have to roll my window up every now and then when a truck comes by. Any
Howdy, folks from Open Casket Studio.
What's up, Open Casket?
Hey.
Badger? No, sir. You gotta get down. You gotta get down, buddy. Sorry.
Charla Hilton.
Hey, Charla, how are you? Yeah. Hey, son, you got to go back there. Go lay down.
Hello, Charlotte.
Go lay down. Charlotte K.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlotte.
Charlotte M.
Oh, so I don't know how long we're going to be able to do this tonight because we got some storms coming in. I didn't really realize that till I said we were going live, but you know, it's the internet. It's
Open Casket. My dad's okay. We're just trying to get him placed somewhere better. So
yeah, there's been some issues with he's been in a nursing home and then he got moved to another one because of COVID, and that's when some stuff started. We won't go much more into it than that, but there's some iffy things. We'll just say that. So it'll
all work out.
It'll all work out. We're using Rachel's phone to look at messages, so we'll have a better camera off this one.
We've got a lot of new subscribers, and hello.
Yeah, to all the new subscribers. I know Open Casket. I know you're one of the new ones. I know for sure you're one of the new ones. But we've had quite an influx in the past week or so. We've had we're at 677, I believe, right now. And we went from Badger, you can't be up there, son. No, sir, I'm sorry. You cannot be up there. I know it's your place.
Doing good, and how are you? We're good. We're great.
We're good. We're in Oklahoma right now, and it is muggy and humid and warm, and we don't want to be here. Southern Oklahoma.
There's a bad storm, like he said.
Turn the sound down on that. So
there's a bad storm coming through.
Like, it's supposed to be like bad hail, so that was actually one of the reasons. Hey, sir, go lay down.
Sit down.
Go lay down. That was actually.
He wants to be in there.
Yeah, I mean he's one of the stars of the show. Yeah. He wants to be right up in the camera. Yeah, so that was one of the reasons we had to leave where her dad was in the hospital. He's not out yet, but there were supposedly some baseball-sized hail come through Muskogee, and I don't know if you ever lived in a van, but when you have solar and the vents and all that up top, that's not good, because not only is this our transportation, it's our home. Yeah. So we'd be homeless, so we'd be houseless and vehicleless. So if it starts hailing in the middle of this live, we're going to wind up driving up over here under this awning, or actually maybe I know over here there's a car wash. There's a car wash we can get up under. Let's see here. Oh, I'm sure there are issues in Jersey and at nursing homes. I mean, I hate it. You know, it's one of those things that if you're not going to do your job properly, don't get in that profession. There's a reason I'm not in that profession, because I would not be good at it. Eventually, I'll get good at making YouTube videos. We all know I won't.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
I'm not going to shut up. That's not how I do life.
He's progressed. Let's just be honest. And I see it, so.
Well, they're better. They're not good, but they're better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what I was going to say is we, from 100 to 200 subscribers, took 254 days. From 500 to 600 took us 18 days. And then it took us 4 days to go from 600 to 677. It's kind of been slow today, but you know, generally later evening at night is when things start picking up YouTube wise. And we really enjoy doing this. We really enjoy sharing what we do on here. It's so fun. She's got a goofy smile on her face.
I'm just listening.
You never listen. Okay, sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, things are really. I'll say this. I'm worried if we get to the point where I won't be able to, or where we won't be able to respond to every comment.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot sometimes now, and there'll be a point to where it'll be hard to respond to every comment, and I don't want that, but I know that's an eventuality. Excuse me. No, you cannot get up there, Badger. No, sir. I'm sorry.
Come back here. Come on.
You can't.
Go.
So this is Badger being Badger. We named him because of Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is our favorite show ever. And I wanted to do a name of someone off of Breaking Bad, so we did Badger. But however, it's worked out perfectly because he is, the term badgering someone, that's him.
DB82, hey, love all your content. You two share some awesome stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much. Comments like that, things like that, make us want to get better.
Yeah. And
make us want to do more. They make us want to kind of push the boundaries, of what we do. I really try to put, because I do all the editing, I really try to put a lot of something artistic into each one, and that's usually in my intros, and I've really had to tone the intro length down, but
Charlotte Hilton,
it's really fun. Hey, Charlotte.
Yeah, she said we need to share the link to people so we can get them on up there to the thousands. Yes,
do it.
Be great.
Thank you. Because we at 1,000, because we've to be monetized, you need 4,000 public watch hours in the last hour, and you need 1,000 subscribers. We've got the watch hours because we're getting 4,000 views every 2 days on our videos, and it's just the subscribers, so.
Where are we headed to next? The Open Casket asked.
Where are we headed to next? Well, we're going to be around here for a minute because there's a lot of places around here. We don't want to be around here, but we need money, so I'm gonna have to go back to work for a little while. I mean, we're still going to be doing van stuff. I'll just be working 3 days a week, but we're going to be here in South Central Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. If I had my choice, I'd want to be in
New Mexico,
northern New Mexico, southern Colorado, somewhere where it's not 700% humidity like it is here right now. But money, and that's one of the reasons we're working towards monetization, so we can more sustain what we're doing and be able to travel more. We travel a lot,
and to do what we love.
Yeah, and that's the deal, is we just want to travel, but as of right now, we're kind of stuck in. We're kind of stuck in Oklahoma
right now.
Yeah, and it's life.
Love the saying on your sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
and there have been some things here recently. We've had to tell our mountain about our God.
Yeah.
But he knows all about him. He just wants us to talk to him about him. Also, it has mountains in it, so there's that. I love the mountains. I love. What's up?
Charlotte M, it's okay. We don't expect every comment every time. We know you guys are authentic. We watch because it's fun to live through your adventures. You're like old friends.
No,
Oh.
you know, and that's really weird to us. That's really weird to us because, you know, aside from a very few and mainly family and the Hiltons, like Charlotte and John, we actually met them in Broken Bow before, and they didn't even know we were YouTubers, and they just stopped looking at the van.
Yeah.
You know, but so there's very few of y'all that we actually know, and we don't really know the Hiltons. We just met them one time.
Yeah.
But it's weird that people know us and feel like they know us, and we don't know y'all, and we would love to. One of the things I would love to do is drive around and meet y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to meet y'all because y'all are the ones making stuff like this possible.
Yeah.
Y'all watching and y'all sharing and being subscribed and all that stuff. Y'all make this more possible, and you make it fun.
Yeah.
You know, because if we weren't getting comments on videos, it would just suck. Let's just be real. That would just suck. And you know, and the comments are 99.9% kind.
Yeah.
And positive. Every now and then
you'll get
it's the internet. You're gonna get not nice comments.
Yeah.
You know, but luckily,
sad to say, but I mean, it happens.
I try not to respond too much to the negative comments, but if I do, I will eviscerate them nicely. We'll just put it like that.
Let's see. Open Casket Studios. I was born into camping, and you are like family I've met through the years.
Absolutely. You know, we camp in the woods 85% of the time.
He said what Charlotte said, you know.
Right. That's so sweet. Thank y'all. That was Richard.
That means
Richard LaPlante saying that.
Means a lot.
It does. But you know, Rachel and I both own homes, and you know, I mean, you know, we'll be married 2 years this month. And we've both had previous marriages.
Already?
And yeah, already. You know, and we've done the rat race. We've done the rat race, raised kids, done all that stuff. And I'm just, in fact, we talked about this today. I refuse. I had to go in Lowe's, and I was seeing employees walk around in Lowe's just looking like they wanted to hurt themselves being there. I refuse to do that.
Yeah.
You know, I'll work for a little while, and I've worked my whole life, but if you don't think YouTube is a job, ask Rachel how much time I put in editing and filming and talking about it. This is a job unto itself, and don't think it's not.
Yeah, but I mean,
well, you already went down just a little bit. It's the wind going through here. Oh, thank you. It is so muggy.
Toasty in here. It's muggy.
It's muggy.
It's the humidity.
Yeah. How are you wearing a sweatshirt, by the way?
It was cool earlier.
No, it was not cool.
It was.
No. But camping is, that's what I was saying is we've done the rat race. We've done the having things and stuff and homes and nice cars. We've both done that. We did it separately. And neither of us were happy. Badger, it's okay. Neither of us were happy. Okay. This is living in this, traveling and just being together.
Yeah.
We're happy. I am. I can't speak for Rachel.
What were you guys doing in the dark, grainy picture you posted?
That's one of those things that you're going to have to just watch the video to find out.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta throw something out there every now and then to make people want to watch. We were doing something. I'll say that, and I will say it's really hard to walk in the dark with a light in your face. Just know that. I didn't fall, Badger. Badger, tell him hi up here. Tell him hi.
He's like right up here.
No, he's not going to do it. Anyway, hey, can you see? Is he bothering every? Oh, he's fine. He's good up there. But yeah, we love camping, and we love being out in the woods. We love being out away from people.
He's right there.
Let's just.
I mean, he's like right there.
Oh,
but that's okay.
Can you see both of us?
Yeah.
If you can see both of us, what does it matter? As long as you can see me, what does it matter?
There's a full view of
yeah,
Badger.
it's
there
fine. But yeah, I was raised camping, and in fact, that's what I'll talk about in the video coming up. It'll be sometime next week.
Sit down.
I was raised going up to the mountains, up to northern New Mexico and Colorado all the time. And I love it. I just love it.
He said Badger just stole the show. Yeah, of course
Badger
he did.
always steals the show. What are you talking about?
Hi, Badger. Grab your moment, buddy. Oh, I know it. He always does, though.
Badger is a moment grabber. He's. Let me tell you what. When we got him, and he had been dropped off in the parking lot of Walmart in Gainesville, Texas, during the big ice storm.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe somebody did that. And I'm not what you would call a huge animal lover. I'm just not. Rachel is. I love him, but even the fact that I'm not an animal lover doesn't mean that I want to see him mistreated. And I don't know how anybody could do that to an animal, especially
out in the cold.
0 degrees.
Yeah.
And being a puppy, and short hair and all that. But he is a scene stealer. Again, I've said this 1,000 times. They're the stars of the show. I'm just here.
Yeah, he does all the work.
I do the work, but I'm just here. That's okay. I'll take it. I don't care. I get to be with you, so what do I care? What's up? What's next?
They're just talking about Badger.
Gotcha. Let me see.
Here, you're gonna have to get down.
Yeah, Badger is
Yeah,
he's a special little dude, but he's come in clutch for us a few times on
Open Casket
kind of watching
Studios.
stuff.
I'm about to move up to the Pennsylvania mountains.
Oh,
The
Poconos. Uh-huh.
Area. I don't
Yeah,
know where that is.
Poconos. That's where a lot of rich people live and go. Well, I won't say rich people. They go and a lot of people go vacation in the Poconos. It's an
Gotcha.
outcropping of the Appalachians that go all the way up the eastern seaboard. I know things.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably wrong, but it sounded good, right? I mean, I have no problem filibustering. Yeah.
You're the editor-in-chief.
I mean, I am the editor-in-chief. Let's be real about it.
That is true.
That's, and that's one thing it may sound negative whenever we say things like that. Like I say, I do all the editing and I do all the filming and I do all that. It's just, that's my thing. I'm the one that wanted to do it. So I'm not if it comes across jerky when I do that, that's not what I'm going for. I'm a pretty blunt person,
Okay.
I mean, hey, you'll know where you stand with me. Sorry. Here, I'll lay the cards on the table, and if you don't like it, sorry. It's just what it is. But no, the editing, all the artistry that goes into making a video is not Rachel's thing. It's my thing. So why would I force her to do something that's not her thing? Or why would I even really? It's my passion. Now, she's already said whenever we can start doing merch and all that, having
If we ever get
having shirts and hoodies and stuff, if we ever make it there,
that would be cool.
and that's Rachel's thing. Rachel gets to run that.
I get to do
Enjoy. Like we want some hoodies with
the
our.
frustration.
Hey, you'll be
I'm
fine.
just kidding. I could probably use the internet for it, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have family who can help us with stuff.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It is a serious commitment to have a YouTube channel. I'm sure there are rewarding moments to having one.
Oh, most definitely there are.
Open Casket Studios, camping hoodies.
Yeah, absolutely. Camping hoodies with our OreoSpeedwagon RT, or like our little tagline for our channel is "Let's Go Get Lost," which is actually a Rachel thing that she said when she was little, growing up.
When I was a kid, we used to say that all the time.
You used to say it.
Yeah, we'd go to my grandma's house and we had pastures. We could go get lost or whatever.
Creeks and all
we'd
that.
always say, we'd look at each other, let's go get lost. And what that meant was
Just go.
Go.
Yeah.
Be kids.
And when she told me that, I was like, that's a perfect tagline for our channel. She's living that now. Let's go get lost.
Charlie Hilton, we made a trip out for 2.5 weeks and come back think we're fixing to go out for 3 to 4 weeks this time. That's cool.
That's awesome. That's
Enjoy.
It's really neat that y'all are doing that, and we saw your van before anything was done to it. I would love to see your van now. I would really love to see what you've done to it.
Charlotte M is responding to Open Casket Studios. I live about 100 miles south of what you said.
Poconos.
Yes. Still never checked it out, but I know it's beautiful. Enjoy.
Oh, I've actually never been. Well, neither of us have ever been. I say the East Coast. I've been to Pensacola, Florida.
Chubby Chicken, hello.
What's up, Chubby Chicken? I know you. But we would love to eventually make it east. Now we could spend the rest of our lives just going out and exploring the western part of the United States, because it's our happy place. Again, is the wild. But I would love to. The only thing that I wouldn't want to go back east for is it's so crowded. You know, you know, because on our honeymoon, we went on our honeymoon before we got married, because the COVID stuff pushed our wedding back, and we had already rented a cabin in a Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, right there by Gatlinburg, and so I had never been that far east, and it was, man, it's so pretty over there, so pretty. What's up?
TJ is here and smiling from ear to ear.
Oh, TJ.
Hello, TJ.
If you watched any of our videos where we've talked about my nephew that's fallen in love with Rachel, and in fact, on our very first community post, it was the back of TJ's head watching our video.
He's a sweet.
He could really take Rachel from me, and I really wouldn't even get mad at her. He is the smiliest little baby I've ever seen.
Charlotte Hilton, I was a supervisor for an electric company, and I found out it was cheaper to give a coffee cup instead of a hat or anything, or a shirt. Less investments for a better profit.
Right. Well, actually, we found some places online where they will fulfill stuff, and they do it all. I mean, we just have to give them the design we want. But the thing is, I think they take too big of they take too big a percentage of the profits, and so I mean, yeah, and I wouldn't mind doing a coffee cup. I'd love to have some OreoSpeedwagon coffee cups and hoodies and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'd love to have all that stuff. It'd be neat to. And stickers, yeah.
I think the stickers would probably be the first thing, maybe.
Probably so. But that's still a ways off. Rachel's reading all the comments. Slowly.
Yeah, we got tongue and groove wood on the inside. This is Charlotte talking about their van inside. Cabinets, fridge, water, slowly having things on, realizing what else we needed at the moment.
Right. Oh no. You start
I get that.
You start building a van, or I don't know, in our case, if you ever finish.
Yeah, we haven't finished.
We got it to we got our van livable, and then we bounced.
We just said, hey.
And you know, I know our van doesn't come across in videos as pretty as some other vans, and I also know that I don't care, because I have the prettiest woman and cutest dog, and we still have people like y'all that are, you know, pretty loyal to watching us, and you know, and I don't want to say loyal, it's like we're somebody, but you know, you're consistent, I guess is a better term. Y'all consistently watch us and engage our videos and all that, so thank y'all really a lot. It means more than you know, the comments and the what's up.
No, she was just saying they would sell good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, coffee cups would. So eventually we'll do all that, and again, that's Rachel's thing, because I can't do the video stuff.
He can't edit videos
and do all that stuff too. And let's be honest, Rachel needs to do something.
Yeah.
So that's perfect for her. Yeah,
Okay.
I said it. Is it getting? Can you still see us? Yeah, it's getting dark
Yeah.
in here, isn't it?
It is a little bit, but
It'll be all right. What time is it?
it is 8:26.
8:26. All right. If anybody has any questions, let us know. If you have any comments or queries.
And y'all know y'all can always comment or question anything on comments on our page too. So on the YouTube channel.
I mean, now.
Yeah, I know. I meant now, but they can also comment.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, they all do.
Ask questions.
Oh, how many do we have in here tonight?
We had up to 12.
Hey.
For a minute.
You know what? That's the first time we did one. We had nothing. Well, I don't know. We had like 3 people.
About 4, maybe.
Yeah. So
it's
we're still a small channel and we're still growing, but it's.
Hi from Alabama. Husband and I are currently fixing up our van. First trip out in a couple of weeks. That's Melby.
How are you? Hey, Melby. Nice to have you here. That's awesome that y'all are fixing to do that. Let me tell you what, it's worth it to get out of the. And I hate using cliched words. I like making up my own words. If you've watched our videos, you know that. And I have a different sense of humor. But I hate the rat race. I hate keeping up with the Joneses. I realize I don't even know anybody last name named Jones. No, I did. One person couldn't stand them.
We're learning a lot from watching y'all and asking questions.
Oh yeah, and that's one thing I have no problem. We like questions, van life questions. Doesn't mean we can answer them all because we can't, because we're not experts. I don't know that we'd ever be experts in this, but I mean, we do it. We obviously live in it, and it's tough sometimes in a low top with 2 people and hyper dog.
Charlotte, and we drive by so many vans in all shapes and sizes, and the longing pulls on our heartstrings. We will be living in some sort of van in at least 5 years.
Do it.
Asking y'all questions. Is it raining yet? No, not yet.
Not yet. And hopefully it'll hold off. Because I don't know how many of y'all have ever been through. I know it storms everywhere. I know that. But Oklahoma storms, and this is coming from somebody. I was raised in the Texas Panhandle. I was raised in Hereford, Texas, and it storms out there.
Yeah.
But not like here. You get thunder boomers out here.
Chubby Chicken, do y'all have an Amazon wish list or a P.O. box where we and others could send you things and stuff?
Actually, I don't know what that is, Chubby Chicken. I'm still learning. So, Chubby Chicken, you know how to get a hold of me. So, when this is over or in the next few days, holler at me, and we'll go over that, because that's something we need to do.
No.
Too many, yeah.
Sorry.
Too many cats. Yeah. I don't know about cats and van life. I mean,
do you have a mailing address so we can send you gifts or gear? Or gear.
Who was that?
Open Casket.
Open Casket. We do actually have a mailing address. And if you go on our about page, we have our email address on there, our business email, our channel email, and you can get a hold of us there, and then we can
send you.
Yeah, we can tell you our mailing address and all that. But yeah, we do. It's actually I'll tell you what it is. It's a house it was mine and Rachel's, and then my son moved in with us, or our son. Let's just say our son. Our baby moved in with us, and then whenever we started doing this, he just stayed there, and that's
awesome.
Yeah. So that's where that's our home base.
Yeah.
It's our home base, and it is. I am so sorry it's dark, y'all.
Yeah. It's a little.
I meant to set up some lights in here, and I actually have some white LED lights, the ones like we have off our. Oh, let some more wind in. Oh, thank you. My wife's smarter than I am. It's not saying much, but it is what it is. But yeah, so that's our home address is where we actually used to live. We just don't live there now.
Yeah.
But we have so much family in this area. We got all 3 of the kids. My mom is about 70 miles that way. Her mom is about 70 miles that way. I have a sister 150 miles that way. I mean, it's like where we are. That's kind of where why you'll see us in the same kind of area a lot, just because this is where most of our family is. Now, does it mean we want to be here all the time? No, we don't. We want to be out. We want to be
preferably in the mountains.
Right now, yes. In the summertime, we want to be in the mountains just because it's cool and we love the mountains. But you know, one of the things Rachel and I talked about this today, or I talked about it and she just listened, because it happens a lot, as you can tell by our videos and our lives. I talk a lot.
He's the talker. I mean, I do talk.
She talks a lot, just not as much on camera as I do.
Yeah.
No, she's not as comfortable with the camera as I am. I don't care. I'm the baby of my family, so if you want to do the math on that.
Charlie Hilton, how ironic. That's how we're fixing to do it with our baby son. LOL.
Isn't it weird how things work out?
He gets to watch the house while we travel.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Absolutely. And we have a place to come back and stay for a few days. We just want to get out of the van, which we don't really want to ever get out of the van, but you know, if we go to his house to see him, and then it's kind of a central base and it's our old home, and it's kind of a weird, I mean, it's not a weird situation, it just is what it is. But it's, you know, every now and then we do get out of the van, or like if we go to my mom's or go to her mom's, you know, a lot of times Rachel will sleep in the house and I'll sleep in the van. Just, I don't know why she does. I mean, I get it, why she would want to sleep in the same bed as me. But no, it is nice every now and then to get out of the van, but you know, we spend the vast majority of our nights in here, the vast majority, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Now maybe at some point a taller van so I could stand up in it, you know, because that gets a little old every now and then. But it is what it is. I mean, we bought the van knowing it was a low top, did everything, and fully being prepared for what it is. And I mean, I wouldn't go back. I don't know that I personally could go back to a normal lifestyle. It's not something I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Because it just
seem weird.
I know that we've gotten some comments recently about people saying like they kind of live vicariously through us.
Yeah.
And we understand that there are people that just can't do this for a myriad of reasons. Yeah. You know, they have little kids in the house, or they have, you know, medical issues, or just financially. And we honestly really, I mean, financially, sometimes it's tough for us.
Yeah.
It just is. But it doesn't matter, because we chose to do this.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why we're working really hard on making this YouTube thing happen. And that's why I have struggled and tried to grow making videos. What's up?
Charlotte M., your luck in Oklahoma's winters are not too cold or prolonged. In Pennsylvania, we'd probably head south for the winter.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
Now, again, where I grew up in Hereford, Texas, in the panhandle of Texas, don't kid yourself. it winters out there, and it stays. I mean, it's not as bad as Pennsylvania. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
However, I did live one other place for a while that has actual winter, and that's Idaho Falls, Idaho. Yup, that's winter.
Charlie Hilton, we kind of doing this on a trial basis, 3 or 4 weeks at a time, to make sure he is going to keep up the bill pay.
No, I understand that.
I get that.
But I have to say, for our situation, my son, our youngest son, is 20 years old.
To make sure he is going to keep bills paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We very, very blessed. We don't worry about that. Ben his name is Ben, and he's been on a couple of older videos.
Yeah.
He has a really good, easy, cushy job, and you know he pays bills, and he does it well. And
he does.
He never a question. If I say, "Hey, you owe this," he sends me the money.
Yeah.
So we're extremely blessed that way. Extremely blessed. But I can see doing that. You know, well, even at first, he was actually the one that we felt bad about leaving, because he was the one that was going to be in the house by himself. You know, but he understood what we were wanting to do, and he loves Rachel and he loves me, and he was for it. What's up?
Open Casket Studios, you have the best life has to offer after the move up the mountains. I'm getting a travel trailer rig and going to travel where the road takes you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Takes
about.
us.
Yeah,
Sorry.
she'll get it out eventually.
Well, she had to fix it.
Oh, that's,
or him. I don't know.
yeah, just being able to going where the road takes you. I mean, I don't know how it gets much better than that.
Yeah.
Because I bet I've said this 75 times in videos. I don't want to look out of the same front door all the time. I don't want to. I don't want to open my door and look at the same view all the time. I've done it, and it makes me sick to my stomach thinking about having to do that. Especially after getting a taste of this.
Yeah.
That was the worst thing. You know, because we went into this like, you know, we wanted to do this and start a YouTube channel and all that, and then we thought, well, you know what, if we go out and try it and we fail or we decide we don't like it, if nothing else, we have a awesome camping rig.
DB82, Oklahoma storms are no joke. Been stuck in OKC a few times due to weather.
It'll do it. It'll do it.
I grew up in Oklahoma. I've been through several.
Well,
it's no joke.
Well, the video, I mean, it's
the hailstorm that we were in. That's just the beginning.
Yeah, it's
like,
and it's supposed to get pretty toasty here later. It's supposed to get pretty wicked. I don't care. It doesn't really bother me. I just pull up under something, you know, but I don't really want baseball size hail.
Casket. Life becomes a routine, and it does get boring.
It does.
Yes.
It gets boring, and it's redundant, and it gets, for me, unlivable.
Yeah, you're doing the same things over and over each day.
Why? Because again, we've done the nice houses and the nice cars and all that stuff. We did it separately, and neither of us were happy, you know. And and I'm not even talking about not being happy with the people we were with.
Right.
That's not even it. I've had more money than I knew what to do with in my life. Was not happy because I was having to get up every day and go to a place that I didn't care about.
You hated.
Yeah. And well, I didn't even hate the job. I'm talking about like I didn't even hate it, but it's routine. Do this, gotta do this, you can do that. No, I don't want routine in my life anymore.
Yeah.
Is he blocking everything, or is he okay?
No.
There's Mr. Star of the Show again. No, you don't need to do anything. You went out and did every situation.
He did everything earlier.
Before we started the live, he got out and
did everything.
He did all the lifting leg and squatting. It did all the situations. So you're good. But he's like, I really want to be right in the middle of this whole thing. I really want to be on the camera. Did y'all know that I'm the best little doggy? I'm the goodest little doggy.
His face is right there.
Well, anyway. But yeah, I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
And just being able to wake up in a different place every day. And I feel like I'm saying things that I've said on videos 1,000 times. But they're get down here. Get down here. Buddy, thank you. Down here. But what I was saying is I feel like I've said those things on videos 1,000 times, but they still ring true every time I say them. I don't want to live I don't want to work at a soul-sucking job that I don't care about. Making things I don't care about or doing things that I just don't care about. And it was just reinforced going in Lowe's today. And I'm not saying everybody in there was like that.
No.
But I saw out of the 30 workers I saw in there, 25 of them just had a look of just disgust on their face.
They weren't loving life.
No, they weren't loving life. And I refuse to live like that. I refuse to.
I think a lot of people don't understand why we actually do this. But if somebody tried this, but just on their own, just for a minute, just for a day, I think a lot of people would be like, hey, there's something to this.
There is something to it. You better try it for more than a day, though.
Yeah, that's true.
You better try it for...
Then y'all going out like 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
or a month
just
or whatever.
trying to figure out what's going on. Hey, that's perfect. We did the same thing.
We did. We went out like 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
And we'd go out for a couple of weeks and then be like, and we'd come back because, family's like, where are y'all? Are you going to come see us? I'm like, bro, y'all knew we were going to be doing this. And then after 3 or 4 days here, we're like, well, see you later. What's up?
So this is Richard, I think. It seems more and more people are no longer interested in doing the normal life. Too restrictive. Many are looking to simplify, downsize, and travel more.
Absolutely.
Oh, I see it a lot.
Absolutely. And there are even people in our family that have, after they see us doing this, that have talked about, you know what, doesn't look like such a bad thing.
Yeah.
And we have family that don't understand it.
Yeah.
But luckily, we didn't ask anybody's opinion.
No.
Not even one person did we ask. Not even kids. They're all adults. And it's just the freedom. That's the only word. It's liberty to do what we want to do and not be under somebody's thumb.
Open Casket Studios. Society standards makes us do what we think we should be doing, not what we love to. Is sometimes looked down upon.
Oh, it's very much looked down upon.
Looked down on.
Yeah, I don't. But luckily, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just that person. I don't care.
Charlie Hilton.
I've always been a contrarian. If everybody says I should do this, I don't want to do that. Now there are things that just that are part of being a good human. Being kind to people and all that stuff, and being a good person. But as far as some of the societal norms, I don't care. If somebody else wants to do it, enjoy it. Don't push it on me.
Charlotte M. Yes, my husband and I have worked all of our lives, and both of us are in our 50s.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to actually live, and I love exploring nature and new places. Absolutely. You should do it. Just do it.
If you can.
If you can.
I mean, if you don't, if we still had kids at the house, obviously we couldn't do it. But and I'm 51, and Rachel will be 45 at the end of this month. So
yay.
she's still in her 40s. She's still what you'd call a spring chicken if you're from Oklahoma or Texas. Spring chicken. You got to say it that way, not spring chicken. Spring.
Charlie Hilton. Yeah, as we go out, we find out what else we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
We're enjoying it.
Absolutely.
No, yeah,
it's all the learning process.
It is.
And you can study it all you want to. Go ahead, baby.
There's still things that we need in here because we always forget about it or don't buy it. And then we're like, oh, we need to get that. Or
just things that we haven't even thought about before.
Or things we've bought and thought we needed it. Mm-hmm. And then you're just like, oh, we don't need that.
Yep. Or like, I don't know, our solar shower that we used twice that in fact, that's why I was in Lowe's today looking at, they have little...
Joanne.
Their camper.
Guys, how are you? We're good.
Hey, how are you? What's her name?
Joanne.
Hey, Joanne. I was looking at a propane water heater. You can use the screw-in propane canisters, and it's like a tankless water heater, and then we can still put water up in the top, up in our
solar shower.
In the solar shower tank up top. Yeah. Still carry water in that, heat it, and then pressurize it like we do with the tire compressor.
Let's see, open casket. Being a kind human is what makes life worth living, and wanting to share the kindness through traveling. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Joanne, I just got home from 80-day trip in the van.
Oh.
I changed loads of stuff over time. Yay.
Is that Joanne Plans?
Yeah.
Hey, Joanne Plans. Yeah. She actually has you actually had another channel, right? And then you kind of started doing this as well. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, 80 days is a long time to be in a van.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Badger, I love you so much, but could you get down? Could you not?
He's all up in the way.
I know you think you're the star. I mean, he is. That's fine. But you're... Oh,
Badger. Oh, Badger boy.
Yeah. I don't care what society says.
Yeah.
I don't. How? I really don't care a lot about people liking me. I mean, and I think that's the reason, you know, it seems like wherever I go, and Rachel the same way, people tend to like us because they can tell that we're not trying to make anybody like us. You're either going to like us or you're not. If you don't like me or you don't like us, and this is going to sound rude, and I don't mean it to, but it's just, if somebody doesn't like us, well, there's a long line, and you can go ahead and there'll probably be a shuttle bus coming by in a minute to take you back there, you know. But yeah, we want people to like us. But
no, she said it's the same channel, but I just wanted to show this part of the life on here.
Gotcha.
LOL.
Gotcha.
Love being in the van.
Absolutely.
She said I can't wait to go back.
I mean,
or wait to go again.
You get a taste of it, and
LOL, shuttle bus. She said.
Do what?
She laughed at the shuttle bus thing.
I mean, that's the way we are. You know, that's our whole channel is we're real. And I'm gonna say things sometimes like that I
may say something.
And she might say something. I'm more likely to say it.
Oh yeah.
But
if I say it,
oh no, it's when I say it, it's just a Tuesday, you know, or I don't know, Wednesday at 8:40. Is that pretty close?
8:40.
Yeah. What time is it?
I don't know why I said 40.
Because she's from Oklahoma. That's why 40. Or she'll say ease, like she'll be talking about Badger, and she'll say, instead of saying his, it's ease.
Hey, just automatically.
He's up there.
He's up there.
Badger, get down, sir. Get down. Lord have mercy, sir. Again, what time is it?
It is 8:47.
Anyway, yeah, it's
Charlotte Hilton, we're going to leave the YouTube channel to you.
Hey, you know what?
I mean,
it's not for everybody.
It's not.
It's not. And if I didn't have the passion to do it, it wouldn't be done. And that's fine. You know, it's not for everybody. But like we have our friends out of Australia, and I put y'all really go show them some love. The Sand Van. On our community tab, I put a post up yesterday. They're really neat people. We're actually we're friends with them on Facebook and stuff, and we consider them a sister channel. Their content is different from ours. I'm not going to tell you. It's more polished. It's cleaner than ours. Ours is a little grittier. Ours is, hey, let's do it the seat of the pants. Yeah. That's the way we are. And I'm not saying one is good or one is bad. I'm just saying they're really neat people. Tim and Sandy, really neat people. So again, Sandvan, you can find the link on our community tab. Go check them out. You know, and nothing else, go give them a sub, you know, to help them out, because they're actually a smaller channel than we are. I think they're at like 260 something subs, but they're really neat people. Anyway, I'll get off that because I know people.
Joanne says, she said, cool, I'm going to be checking them out now.
Yeah, they're neat.
Yeah.
It's actually really neat talking to somebody from Australia, because we actually talk on the phone sometimes, and he's English, but he lives in Australia now, so anyway.
He'll call him every now and then.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's neat.
He'll call him?
I'm sorry.
She's from Oklahoma. I'm from Texas, but I've been accused of not sounding Texan because I talk faster. And what's up?
Loretta Hendricks, she said, hey, from Tennessee.
Hey, Loretta Hendricks, how are you?
Been to Tennessee.
Yes, we've been to Tennessee. So pretty. We actually had 2 honeymoons, and we spent our one in Pigeon Forge at a cabin, you know, as you do. I'm glad a truck parked directly behind us. Cool. Thanks, bro. Awesome. We're at a truck stop. I guess I can't really complain. He's gonna make it fun for me to get out of here.
Charlotte too many do channels in the hopes of making big moolah, and people see through it.
Oh yeah.
With you guys, it's like sitting around the fire catching up on good times. It's all warm and fuzzy.
Well, I don't know what to say to stuff like that.
See, I like that.
That's the kind of stuff
Hello from Rhode Island.
That's the kind of stuff. Hey,
Heather.
Hello. Hey, Heather, how are you? That's the kind of stuff we want to hear, is that it's like you've known us for a while. That's how we. It's just how we are, and I think our I can say a word. I promise. Authenticity kind of shows through because we're not putting on any airs. Because if we were putting on airs, we wouldn't have a van that's half finished. We wouldn't. I would have made sure everything was buttoned up and perfect looking. But life is not perfect. No. Even van life isn't perfect. Nothing's perfect. There are things that suck about van life sometimes. Like when your van doesn't have an air conditioner and it's 815 degrees. Hold up. Sorry, getting a call from somebody we used to work with. Anyway, but yeah, those are the kind of comments that make us really want to keep going, and make us feel like what we're doing is meaning something, and not just putting out content for people to look at. It's like, and I know I hate using words like this, but it feels like we're building a community, you know. And I don't like using that word because it sounds creator-ish, but it's what it feels like. It feels like we're building a family here, you know, because I feel like y'all are part of our lives. Even when I keep burping under my breath. What's up, baby?
Oh, I think they're talking back and forth to each other.
Well, they may be.
Yeah.
They said that's why we watch you. I don't do other live chats.
I mean, there's not a lot of chats that I go on either.
There are some. I got on one the other night, a lady van life with Gina, and it was fun, you know. But it's just a lot of. I never mind.
Richard LaPlante, your friends in Australia, isn't their COVID lockdown harsher and still in effect? Do you know how challenging it is for them to be able to travel around? We haven't really asked about that.
I haven't, but I know they travel quite a bit, and he travels for work, and they're actually, Badger, get down. You can't be up there right now. I know what you're hearing.
Awesome.
Oh, somebody heard my ringtone? Yeah. I'm a huge Metallica fan. I'm sorry. That's way back. Somebody heard that. That's funny.
She said you are family. Oh, thank you.
That's fun.
That's why we check in to see how you are.
Yeah, stuff like that really touches me, and I'm not the one to be touchy. Well, with Rachel, I'm touchy a little bit.
He's not emotional.
I'm really not. I mean, I have emotions. I just don't. I'm not a crier. I don't cry at movies. But stuff like that, comments like that, like some of the things y'all have been saying tonight, and I'm not, we're not doing it for those comments. But good Lord, I don't even know how to respond to them. But just like with a thank you, because we're not special. Obviously, I'm a little bit special, and Badger's all the way special. We're just, we're just two people. But two people. Well, I'm from Texas. I can say I did on the video coming out. I say finagle. Video coming out Saturday. I do say finagling on that. So, well, I had to finagle the van into where we were. You'll see it when you watch it. I'm not going to say anything else. But it was a tight fit down in there. But we got it. But I did finagle it in there. Yeah. But yeah, though there are a lot of channels that I watch. Not as many as I used to watch. Because when you have your own, it doesn't leave a lot of time for. It doesn't. How are you? Just truck driver walking by staring at us. What's up? Anyway, no, but there are channels that I watch that I feel like they're just putting on a show. When I sense that, I'm done.
We're a giant camping family. That's what Open Casket Studios said.
Oh yeah, trust me. I get it. I was raised camping. Or are they like real tall?
Giant camping.
They do giant camping. I'm a dumb person.
Yeah, he is.
No, but hey, you shouldn't say that to me.
Oh, I shouldn't?
No, because I'm real sensitive.
Okay.
What was I going to say?
I
don't know. It's probably something stupid. That's what I'm good at. No. Badger. Holy Lord. Please get down. Please get down.
Cheyenne.
Get down.
Yeah.
Get down.
Badger cracks you up. I'm sure he does.
Oh, well, I'm glad he cracked somebody up. I still think it's funny you heard For Whom the Bell Tolls. Yeah, that's. Yeah. I mean, that's a special ringtone I got just because that's how I do. And I know Metallica isn't for everybody, but that's fine.
Let's see, Charlotte. We didn't realize we were that much older than y'all are. We're old people.
No,
already raised 7 kids. Oldest is 42. Youngest is 22.
Good Lord. That.
Well.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't care about age.
Yeah, I don't.
I honestly don't. I could not care less.
I don't care.
If somebody's
I wasn't saying ooh because of that. Like no. I don't have kids that old. So
yeah, I mean our oldest is he'll be 27.
Yeah.
In August, but I don't care about age. I really don't. If somebody's cool, they're cool. Because I would much rather talk to a really cool 90-year-old, somebody that's interesting and has something to say, than I would, some 30-year-old that. And nothing against 30-year-olds, because if the 30-year-old is cooler than the 90-year-old, I'll talk to them.
Loretta Hendricks. Half my family is in Oklahoma. Daughter's in Stillwater and Maud. Lots of bad weather tonight. Yeah.
Oh, it's coming. I can't believe it hasn't happened yet.
With Casket Studios, we are a different breed from those who know nothing about camping.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And that's one thing I instilled in my boys and even my daughter, or to a certain extent, she wasn't as much into it, but even survival skills, like, being able to start fires with fire strikers or, friction fires and stuff like that, and Dakota fire holes and all that kind of stuff. Like, that's all stuff that's good to know, even though we live in a society where that's all electric and powered and all that. If all the power eventually went out, it's we could still survive. And you have something else to read?
Yeah, Charla, we're going back out on the 20th. Maybe we'll run into y'all somewhere.
That'd be fun.
We travel some of the same areas.
Oh, yeah.
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 And then Open Casket Studios, my ringtone is Black Dog from Zeppelin.
I like it. I like it.
Charlie Hilton, we feel like we're 22, LOL.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I get that. I don't feel like we're.
No.
Whenever we worked,
I don't feel my age.
Right down the road here at the biggest casino in the world, WinStar. Look it up. It's a huge casino.
Yeah.
We worked there. That's where we met. And people loved us out there.
Yeah.
I don't know why they loved us. We were royalty out there, and that sounds stupid, but
we made people laugh.
Yeah, people liked working with us.
We made them laugh, and it made time go quicker because we were funny, and we worked. Yeah.
I don't know how many times, like, they'd tell us, all right, you're going to be here or there, and whoever was with Rachel or I, they'd be like, yeah, I get to work with y'all. Yeah. It's going to be a good night. Not because we're special, not because we're great, but
it's
because
just they knew that it wasn't going to be
boring.
Sucky,
it wasn't going to be boring with us, and that's one thing. Whenever we started the YouTube channel, I was like, because Rachel and I have a pretty good chemistry, and then she's pretty, and I'm funny, but funny. I had to realize that it's going to take longer than a while for that to come across in YouTube.
Yeah.
Especially when you edit videos that make you want to throw up in your own mouth, like I've done. It's true. Go back and watch them, or don't.
No, I've watched.
Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah.
And they're still not good, but they're just not as bad.
No, they're not.
They're not as bad.
They're not.
What's up?
Open Casket Studio. My brother stays at seasonal, and entitlement in their campground is ridiculous. Glamping.
Nope. Nope.
As it is known today.
Yeah, glamping. We have family that have RVs, nice RVs. I'm not gonna say who they are. Nice RVs, and they've never said it, but it's like the van is like, ew,
Yeah.
I don't want to go park in an RV park just stacked up like cordwood. Yeah. That's not fun to us. We want to be out away from people. And I'm going to say this right out loud, and we're Christians, but it's a straight up fact. Sometimes we like to do married people stuff. And if we're out in the wilderness and nobody knows, we're not bothering anybody. And also another big part is when we are out like that,
he gets to run.
He gets to run.
He gets to play.
He gets to just we'll just
be a dog.
I mean, we'll pull up somewhere and he will literally just get out and run as fast as he can for 4 minutes. But then he'll get back in the van and whine to be outside when the door's open for him to jump out. So I don't understand. What's up?
Nothing else.
What time is it?
It's 9.
I think we'll go ahead and go to like 9:30 tonight because it's actually pretty busy in here and in this chat. Not in the van. It's just us talking. But it's like I really enjoy doing these and we want to do more. Sometimes we're at a place where we don't have signal.
Yeah.
You know, and we've done a few from people's homes. The last one we did was from my mom's house. I did it, because they have Wi-Fi and all that. And so the signal, like right now, we're doing it solely off cell service.
Yeah.
So if the signal is bad, well, I'm sorry, but it's
okay.
It's real.
See that
We're not. Yeah. It's
bad.
real. But yeah, if anybody ever needs to, if anybody ever wants to get a hold of us, anybody ever wants to talk to us about anything, we'll talk to anybody as long as you're decent.
Yeah.
And it seems like our subscribers are, because I think real calls to real. I think authentic calls to authentic, and I think that's why I would say our subscribers are like us. Y'all are like us. It's the way I feel because, fake draws fake and real draws real.
Charlotte Hilton, we'd rather be in the van. It gives us more options, more comfortable for us.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about whenever we go to somebody's house, it's cool for a little bit to be able to stand up in a house.
Yeah.
But then it's like, okay, well, this is fun, but why do you want to live here? Her mom, my mom, they both have nice houses.
Yeah.
Sisters have nice houses, but it's just the same place all the time.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's just
nothing
there.
Different.
Nothing different ever. And here we could pull out right now.
And we can go somewhere.
We can go somewhere and wake. And I have literally woken up in the morning at places and had to think, where are we?
Where are we? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're here. Like I've had to go through a Rolodex in my head and try to remember where we are when I wake up.
We're birds of a feather.
Absolutely. No, I totally agree with that. Birds of a feather.
Yeah.
Real recognizes real, and that's why I love y'all. I love. Yes. I don't even like calling y'all our subscribers because it sounds like we're up here, and I don't like that. Y'all are just our people.
Y'all are family.
Yeah, honestly, and I feel like anybody that yeah, absolutely. I feel like anybody that subscribes to us and watches us and comments consistently, they see what we are, and that says something about them. Because we have never gotten along with people that are fake or, always trying to one up you or always trying to show what they have or whatever. I don't care what you have. I don't care. If I cared, I would have what you have.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the reason we started the channel with the van looking like unkempt sometimes. There are other channels that they make their bed every time before they film their. I'm not doing that. No, because guess what? It's not made all the time.
It's like, Richard, this community seems to attract normal and down to earth people.
That's what we want.
Yep.
That's what we want because that's what we are, and that's.
I don't like fake.
No.
I
don't play fake. I
don't do that very well.
Nope.
I never have.
And that's why the night Rachel and I met, we were like, okay, well, there's something different here. Because fake is, you know what fake is? It's fake. It's not real. That's what fake means, not real.
Open Casket Studios with us. It's not YouTube. It's a community. It is.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It is. I totally feel like that. And you are one of our newer subscribers, but
yes.
you fit in so well here already, and it's. We have our people that have been here from the start, but I'm gonna, I don't care. I don't care if you've been here from the start or you subscribe today.
Yeah.
If I can tell through your comments and everything that you're just a normal person, and I can tell.
We can both.
We can tell. Then I'm going to treat you the same as I do anybody else, because
Absolutely.
you know, I mean, I'm not going to treat anybody special because they're a new sub, and I'm not going to treat anybody special because they're an old sub. I'm going to treat everybody the same. What's up?
Charlie Hilton, we learned a lot from y'all. We are learning from y'all, and
Thank you.
let's see, you inspire us to go ahead and do this.
Well, that right there is one of the best things to hear.
Yes.
That we can inspire somebody else to step out and just do it. Because we actually got that same thing from
Watching
Van City Van Life,
yeah.
Chrome on Van City Van Life. And he's one that I don't watch as much anymore.
we watch
We watch him, and I just don't watch him as much. But
yeah.
some of that's just because running our own channel, you know. But that's one thing he talked about is, you know, working a soul-sucking job that you don't want to be at, and just life sucks when you do that. What's up?
Charlie M says, Charles Hilton, yep, they're showing the reality and they're doing just fine. And the Open Casket says, thank you, you're welcome. I mean, I don't know what we do, but I mean,
we just be here. I don't know. Again, Rachel's really pretty to look at, and she's smarter than me, and there's that. I'm just along for the ride. And of course, this little fella right here.
Loretta, everything is getting so expensive. I just told my son, seek the simple life.
Yep.
We have a van, and we can live in just in case. Right now, we are in a stable life.
Gotcha. I mean, you know, there are people that don't really want to do this, but they want to watch other people do it, and I understand that too. I would never. What's up, baby? Which one?
Read it wrong. The last one.
Everything is getting so expensive. I just told my son, seek the simple life. We have a van, right? Have a van we can live in just in case. Right now, they're stable right now, but just in case. So you never know what's going to happen. You never know, and that's something else. You know, weather-wise. Okay. If you have a house, and I'm just using weather as an example, there are a lot of other examples I can give, but if you live in a house and terrible weather's coming, well, I hope the house makes it.
Right.
This one, we can, with this house, this home, this mobile home, if you will, we get on the radar or get on the weather and see, oh, there's bad stuff coming. Just like what happened in Muskogee. We saw they were going to have baseball-sized hail, and I saw that our van wasn't going to be there. You know, and there were some other situations but we weren't going to stay there and have everything on this van beat up, and
destroyed.
then we're just, pardon my term, we're screwed.
Yeah.
Not going to do it, and that's and not just weather. It's any other number of societal things, or, you know, if we're somewhere and we don't feel safe, I can start it and bounce.
Yeah.
Can't do that with a regular house.
No.
Now, do you feel safer in a regular house sometimes? Probably, but guess what? They still have, you know, the weakest entry point into a car or a house is glass. You can break the glass on this and be in it in 2 seconds. Break a window, pop the lock, and get in. But you can do that in a regular house too. And, you know, if somebody starts getting in, I could, you know, drive away or do something. Or if you feel unsafe, drive away. If you're in a regular house, you can't drive away.
No.
What's up? Anymore?
Oh, she was just laughing, and then just follow the sunshine. I don't know.
Yeah. Just follow follow happiness. Follow your, you know, I mean, I like rain. So I'd be more likely to follow the rain and the cloud. But that's why
so hot.
Oh my Lord. Like, I've always wanted to go to Ketchikan, Alaska. I mean, it has the most liquid sunshine a year of any town in the United States. It rains a lot.
Alaska.
Yeah.
Would be nice to go to.
Well, parts of Alaska. I don't want to go up to the Arctic.
Oh.
Nope. I have no desire to do that. I don't want cold. Now, I'd love to see like Denali, you know, not McKinley.
Charlotte, can't move your house during a tornado. No,
Sure can.
No?
Sure can. And we can, if we know there might be one, you know, we can get in it and go and move out of the way. It doesn't mean that nothing will ever happen to us, but it's easier to move. But again, there are people that can't do this, and people that really don't want to do it. They just want to watch other people do it.
Yeah.
And that's fine too, because it's not for everybody.
No, it's not.
This nomadic life we live, it's not for everybody, and that doesn't make us better. It doesn't make them worse. It just makes us different.
Yeah.
Like my mother, there's not a chance in God's green earth she would ever do this.
No, absolutely
And
not.
and you know, we have family on either side that they would never do this.
Mm-mm.
Okay, but I've done what they
What
do.
they- yeah.
I've done what they do, and I'm full of that. I've got my fill.
No, but a tornado can move it for you.
That's true. Oh, it very well can. You're
Definitely could.
and probably easier than a house. but if we're not where the tornado is, possibly, you know. But that's, you know, we don't live. I don't say this. I'm not trying to sound rude when I say this at all. But you know, we don't live in fear of stuff like that.
No.
We had a comment on the channel today about, you know, when somebody tried to get in the van and they're like, you know, that scares them, and I get it that scares them, but like I replied to the comment, going to the grocery store is inherently risky. Getting in a vehicle, doing anything, there's a risk to being alive.
What's the furthest state you've traveled to?
Furthest state I personally have traveled to would be Washington State. Lived in Idaho for a while, and I guess, well, Washington State or Florida, and
I guess Illinois would be more.
I've been in every. Rachel's in Illinois. Now I've been all over the western United States, like from Texas up, every state in the West. I was only in Washington State for about 30 seconds, making the road curved through Washington State, but I've been there.
Fear is the mind killer. Yes.
Absolutely. And a lot of people live in fear and they have anxiety all the time. And you know, for me, maybe I'm blessed. I don't worry about stuff because it doesn't change it. Things are going to happen or things are not going to happen.
I'm more the worrier.
She's a worrier. And how many things has it ever fixed?
No.
Not even one of them.
None. I said none.
Just doesn't. So, you know, I've said this before. I don't know if I've ever said it on the channel, but there was, in the Civil War, there was some.
Hello, Pam.
Who is it?
It's Pam.
Pam? Hey, Pam, how are you? Good to have you on here. There was some Civil War colonel or whatever. Every time they were getting to go into battle, all the other guys are throwing up, being nervous and scared and worried and all that. And this colonel or whatever he was, just chill. And after a few times I asked him, they said, why are you not nervous like we are? Because he's like, if it's my God-ordained day to die, it's my God-ordained day to die. Nothing I can do about it to change it. I'm either what is going to happen is going to happen. And I can't change it, so why worry about it? And that really has stuck with me for a long time. And it's just how I feel about it. I just worrying. The Bible says, what man has, by worrying, has even added 1 cubit to his stature? Nobody has.
Open Casket Studios, she worries, but she has you to reassure and protect her.
I mean,
That's true.
You're right.
And he does. Richard, I know this channel is meant to focus on van life, but said as Christians, would you say your faith in God enhances your appreciation of the beautiful nature locations you visit?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Because when we're somewhere and we can look up and see, you know, countless stars, and we can look up or, you know, we drive by a river or whatever. Yeah, it really does. I feel closer to God in nature than I do in a church. Now, I love being around believers, but when I look at creation, yeah, I do. I really do. Like it reinforces my faith. We'll just say that, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Charla, We enjoy the We enjoy the traveling. John just spent a year and a half in the hospital, and he's all good now.
Yay.
So we're trying to get the van comfortable for us, and we're going to try and travel for the rest of our lives.
Awesome.
Sounds like a plan.
Do it.
Sounds like a plan.
And you won't regret it. I mean, because why regret it? We don't. And I would tell anybody to at least try this. At least try it if you can. Because like you can even rent vans on Outdoorsy. I think it's called Outdoorsy. Or just you can rent just a van from U-Haul.
Yeah.
And just throw a mattress in the back and go do it that way. There are ways to do this without buying a van and putting a huge build in it, and just try it. You get a taste of freedom. You get a taste of not rat race.
Yeah,
a lot of people really want stuff, and that's fine. They want things, and that's okay. I don't judge people who are like that. They're not me. They're not us. But we've been looked down on by people for not wanting stuff. I don't. Stuff doesn't make us happy.
You can't take that stuff with you.
You can't take it with you, and I've never met any. I used to say this a long time ago, especially when my kids were small. I've never been to, say, an older man's funeral where the kids say, "Man, I just wish Daddy would have worked more." Never hear that. Yeah. They're always like, "I wish I could have spent more time with my dad." What's up? Which one?
No, I'm just letting you read.
No, that's Open Casket talking to Richard LaPlante. It's God's country. We're all meant to see it through His eyes. Some people choose not to. They do choose not to, and that's their choice. But I just know who built all this.
Mm-hmm. Who made all this?
I know who made it all, and it was not me. I'll say that because I would have messed it all the way up. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's starting to get real smoky in here.
Smoky.
Yeah, and the longer we sit, it's.
Yeah, I put my hair up.
I'm not enjoying life right now. So I'm still taking my hat off. Oh, that's better. Yes. I'm sure it doesn't look better. I mean, it probably doesn't look any worse.
Down a little bit more.
Yeah, a truck came and parked right behind us. Hold on, a truck came and parked literally right behind us. So, kind of difficult to. It's loud, but yeah, I mean, did you have something you want to say?
No.
Okay, you can talk.
No, I'm just reading the comments. They're just talking back and forth.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
I can talk.
What time is it?
It is 9:19.
9:19. All right, we got about 10 minutes. This is actually the longest one we've ever done. We only usually do like an hour, but I'm really enjoying it tonight.
We had some people in here that hadn't been in here before.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're enjoying this.
It's fun getting to talk kind of real time with y'all.
Yeah.
We're pretty good about commenting back. Pretty quick on the channel. But like this is almost like live with y'all. Even though we can't see y'all, and that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That would be awesome at some point to meet all of y'all. It'd probably be impossible, but
it would be.
It was, okay. But it'd be fun. It would be fun. I would like it a lot.
I would like it.
But yeah, again, I'll say this: anybody that if you want to get a hold of us for anything,
you can always email us.
You can always go to our about page on our channel, and it has our business, our channel email.
This is my first live chat. Yeah, I mean,
I didn't even know people did this. I did not know people did this until I started watching more YouTube, and we started watching stuff about van life.
How do you keep cool at night?
Well, we have a fan back there, but that only does so much. But for the majority of the year, it's pretty decent at night to sleep in here. There's sometimes when it's when it's hot, that it's just hot in here, and it's just how it is, you know. And there have been times we went and stayed at family's house a little bit just to get out of the hot, but that's why we want to be in the mountains.
Yeah.
What's up?
Charla, John already has it set up that where the hearse will pull a haul trailer behind him with a sign that says, "Who says you can't take it with you when you go?" LOL.
That's funny. Yeah, y'all were really neat people meeting y'all. That was fun.
Yeah. And I bet it's hot and muggy waiting on it for it to rain.
Yeah, and I wish it would just come in and do it.
It's the humidity.
Well, that's muggy.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is I don't know if you, I probably said this, if you have ever lived in a van or lived in a vehicle or been in a vehicle in a really bad rainstorm, it gets loud in here.
Yeah, it does.
And that's, I mean, I don't know that you'd be able to hear us.
No.
And I honestly don't know how well you can hear us now. But, you know, it's
well, I don't have it turned up, but
you know, you asked how we stay cool at night. Again, most times at night it gets down pretty, you know,
it gets
livable.
Yeah.
And especially, you know, here it's worse because it's so humid and it holds the heat. Now you get out anywhere where it's arid, like where I grew up out in the Panhandle of Texas, where it's arid, it gets cool every night, you know, even in the heat of the day in the summer. But that's why we want to be up in the mountains where it's.
They said the sound is good.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for letting us know the sound is good. That's why we love the mountains, because even when it's, you know, 100 degrees here and 80% humidity, we go up to the Rockies and it's, you know,
cool.
mid 70s high during the day, and then it drops down in the upper 40s at night every night, and
yeah,
and then we're in the mountains too.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
all good.
Yeah, it's a myriad of things that we like about it, and we love the wilderness. We love the wilderness.
Charlotte, yeah, I love thunderstorms, loud and pouring rain. Love it. So I wouldn't mind the noise. I mean,
well, no, I get it, and I love thunderstorms as well. I really love thunderstorms, but it would be loud. This van is super loud, and when it's raining really hard.
Yeah.
And the video coming out, I think it's Saturday. Is it Saturday? No, be next Wednesday, I think, is when it's coming out. It rained pretty good, and there's a little taste of it on the video.
Open casket, you should do a live chat around a campfire.
Man, if we had a place where we had service to do that, I would most definitely do that. Absolutely. Just the problem is finding service. And if we ever eventually could get Starlink, you know, the Elon Musk internet, I would love to do that, because then we'd have internet everywhere and we could do these no problem.
Charlotte Hilton, we found 2 rechargeable fans at Walmart that work great too.
Really? Yeah. We need another fan in here. Well, our fan back there is like a 12-volt oscillating. You can probably see it back in the corner, and I just have it run off of our house battery, and then we have our switch up there, and we just have it run on a switch. And I actually have an open switch right now that I could put another fan on, and I think we're going to do that, because staying cool is an issue sometimes. Staying warm is never an issue with our diesel heater.
No.
That's not, staying warm is not a problem.
No.
But I actually talked about, again, you know, I was talking about today going to Lowe's and looking at the little propane water heater. I've even talked about pulling a little trailer behind this with a generator and all that on it, so we can
have an air conditioner.
So we could put like an RV air conditioner on top of it. That would open us up, being able to go a lot more places. And it wouldn't have to be a big trailer at all, you know, and that way I could really mount a generator down onto it, and it wouldn't be hooked to the van, so it wouldn't vibrate.
Right.
But we could still run the power up here and do all that. But yeah, what's up?
Nothing.
Okay. Anyway,
Don't have anything.
yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and shut this one down. But
Get off here.
yeah, but thank y'all so much for being on here.
For being on.
We need to do more of these. We really do. And I promise next time I do one, I promise next time that put up that we're going to do one, I will put it on our community tab
Open
days
casket.
before day.
My dad had a conversation. I'm sorry, I can't read. My dad had a conversion van. Sorry.
My dad had a conversion van that he put a window unit through the driver window. I've talked about putting a little window unit in the back. Don't think I haven't. Rechargeable like a phone. They're $21 at Walmart. Okay. Awesome. And thank you. I just saw where some of y'all said have a good night and all that. But really, thank y'all. This has been fun, and we will do more of them, and we'll get better at them sometime. But again, thank y'all for watching, and we have a video coming up Saturday at noon, and that's the one with the grainy, dark nighttime picture, so you can see what's going on there. But anyway, we'll talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Bye. How do I end it? How do I end it? It doesn't want to end. There it goes.
Let's see. Good night.